I mean, this event, I think it was quite clear that we need to foster the alliance between the Global South, between Africa, Asia, and Latin America, because we are suffering and seeing the same problems in different communities and different territories. There are new forms of colonialism going on today. Green colonialism is not new, but we are suffering now and living all the consequences, the impacts of the hegemonic corporatic energy transition that is related to this new kind of colonialism today. So they want to have our resource, they want to have again our labor, they want to see us as people that are disposable, and they think our land are empty to their interests. So we have to resist to them, we have to articulate ourselves with alternative projects that already exist. The just transition is not only a thing that is in the projects, in the hegemonic projects. We really have transition projects that are going on in the communities, in the different territories in Latin America and Africa, around energy, around alternative ways to think food, culture, and so on. So this is my main message today. I am Breno Bringel. I am professor of sociology at the State University of Rio de Janeiro and also member of the Eco-Social Pact of the South in Latin America. Thank you.
Personally, I believe that we live in systems that we try to accommodate too much and we don't question at all. But those systems were originally not made to work for us. And that is why we are all dissatisfied with this system. And the central message is that we should start looking at trying to imagine new ways of living. Imagine new ways of living where we have more power and more control. More control of where and how we live, more control over how we eat, more control over how we travel, and more control over how we manage our affairs. Because some of the things we think are obvious are not. Systems of trade are not obvious. The idea that we need to have presidents is not obvious. It's not a fatality. And so everything about our systems need change. And the central idea today is that we need to start thinking about all the processes that govern us. My name is Dr. Roland Gam from Rosa Luxemburg Foundation in South Africa.
I think green colonialism is about a new shape, a new color that historical colonialism and global injustice are taking in our times around what is currently called energy transition, but in reality it is an energy expansion because renewable energies are being added to the old fossil energies that are not going away. They are even expanding, as we are seeing in Senegal, for example. So I think we have to address these global injustices by generating South-South alliances and decolonizing not only our institutions and the global economy, the global trade, the global rules, and the climate action, but also our own imaginaries, dignifying the cultures, the knowledges, that enormous wealth of diversity we have in the global south, and also seeking sovereignty in the use of these not only material but only knowledge and spiritual resources. Miriam Lang is my name, L-A-N-G. I am a professor for environment and sustainability in Quito, Ecuador, and also a member of the Eco-Social Pact of the South. And I am a co-editor and author of the book, and I also have coordinated until last year the other process that has come into this book, which is the Global Working Group Beyond Development.
We quickly start. Permit me to start from the high table so it goes round.
It's no high table. Daniel Kano is son of the
Next to Roland is Professor Breno Brinker. He eats pepper that is hotter than the ones we serve in Nigeria.
People say transition is inevitable, but just the root issues pertaining to this conversation, and I'm sure you're all going to stray to the left, but not to stray to the right. Brimo, you have the floor. So do we need to, the speakers need to come up there to speak? Yes. That's the best solution. You can go under the table because the table is blocked.
The central message today is that time is running out, and we have to have clear understandings of the fact that green colonialism will not solve the problem, the energy problem or the crisis in the world today. The world must be liberated. The peoples of the world must come together, organize across regions, and fight for justice and fight for liberty for our people and for the planet.